Hello everyone and welcome to Spooky Celluloid. Now if you saw this week's video on the main channel, which is a collection update, this is something that I would have put in there, but with my luck, as per usual, I got this package the day that video was posted, which was Tuesday, and if you're watching this on my Patreon, you're probably seeing this before my main channel video, but that's just how the Patreon works. So if you're a fan of me for some ungodly reason, you can subscribe to my Patreon. It starts just as it's $3 a month is the cheapest option, and you get my videos early whenever I'm done editing them. Anyways, today I have an unboxing, not from Vinegar Syndrome, but from my friends from the Sick on Cinema podcast, which if you're familiar with me, you should be familiar with them. I've been on their show 4 times. I've met them in real life in the great state of Tennessee, and in February it was my birthday, and they bought me a bunch of gifts, which I'm very grateful, and they didn't need to do that, but my friends are cool like that, and they send me things. Urshel also sent me a shirt of Soledad Miranda, which is beautiful, and you'll probably see me wearing it a lot in my videos. So yeah, now I kind of feel bad for them sending me gifts, especially because I saw how much the shipping was. And by the way, they shipped this in an old Vinegar Syndrome box, which makes it really hard not to dox you guys, but I've made sure not to dox you guys. So yeah, next time I'm in their neck of the woods, which is in a couple of months, I'm gonna get them so many ketchup potato chips, they're gonna have diarrhea for 3 weeks because of all the generosity and the great gifts they sent me. I pre-opened this, I think. Maybe not. I might have to take... No, I'm gonna have to take the knife out. Wow. And this is the Spookier Celluloid channel, so no cuts for me. Well, I hope I'm not cutting myself. I was cutting towards me, which is a big no-no when you're dealing with knives. But then again, not the end of the world. I can take a few cuts. So, boy, god damn, this is well packaged. Boy. And there's a couple of things in there that I know what they are, just because, you know, they talked to me about them first. Oh. And some of that stuff is Brian Paulin's film. Now, I really was curious about Brian Paulin's work. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of splatter films. Talked a lot about them on my channel, and they sent me over Cryptic Plasm. Now, oh, Jesus Christ. So my camera decided it was a great time to fall. Anyways, Cryptic Plasm. So yeah, this is a Brian Paulin film. I like I said, I always wanted to buy and support Brian Paulin's work because it sounds honestly awesome, especially because the boys have covered him on the Sick on Cinema podcast, and all his movies sound great. It's just because buying his stuff from him, because that's the only way you can really buy it, unless you buy like Fetus on Massacre Video, is real expensive to ship in Canada. It's like $25, I think, the last time I attempted. So the boys were like, man, you gotta watch Brian Paulin's work, and we'll send it to you. So that is really awesome. That one is from 2015, and it looks, the gore on the back, yeah, this is the second channel I can show this. Yeah, it just looks amazing. Yeah, can't wait to crack open some Brian Paulin stuff, because I've only heard, honestly, like great things about it, either from the boys or honestly just anybody. Oh, and speaking of Massacre Video, I don't know when the last time that I bought a Massacre Video from Massacre Video. I think last time I bought an edition from Massacre Video was last summer with the boys in Tennessee, and that was the Olaf Ittenbach, I think, the first Black Past. So yeah, this is Fetus from Massacre Video. So I think this is one of his earliest ones from 2008. So we're getting into like basically when I was getting into horror, not when I was getting into YouTube horror. That was much later on, but this is one that I've been hearing about for a while, especially following Moods for so long. He was a big proponent of Brian Pollan, which was the first like time I heard of Brian Pollan, and this is one that he talked about a lot. I think Moods as like the original DVD that Brian Pollan made, but this Massacre edition looks pretty cool. I think it's also one of the older Massacre video edition, which is surprising that they still 2020. Okay, I thought this was way earlier. But yeah, I can't wait for this. This one, from what it sounded like on the podcast, sounded amazing. Like, this is definitely my jam. Also, Cryptoplasm. Did they review Cryptoplasm? I don't know. I'll have to re-listen to the episode again today, because I do re-listen to their episode. Oh yeah, we got some Sin Film Preservation. In the last podcast, they mentioned that it was supposed to be a secret, and me and Urshel kind of ruined it. But come on, Matt, we know it's you. It's your designs on the cover. Like, we're not stupid. They look like one of your design. But Ricky 6 is a film they sent me already. They sent me a package of like burnt DVDs not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, and on those was Ricky 6, and I always wondered what it was, because in my mind Ricky was the girl from the Tanner Utenbach videos, you know, the weird German girls, that's the weird German girl in Tuscat. So, and when they sent me the burnt DVD of that, it just said Ricky 6, and then Matt had drawn like stars, so it kind of sketched me out as to what it was. But now seeing it like from the back, this just looks like an actual movie, and apparently it's a actually really good movie. It's from the United States, and I just love how Matt designs these. He got a lot of he's inspired by Mondo Macabro, which in my opinion makes some of the best like back covers, because everything's there. The country, the runtime, the color, the director, the actors, like, waste no time. You don't have to look, you know, because a lot of the time when I do updates, I'm like, okay, so this movie's from, then I have to look like, okay, this is 2015, this is quite easy to find, but sometimes, you know, the year is like hidden. Like, Arrow is like notoriously bad for that, where I have a hard time finding the year of a movie's release on Arrow. But yeah, I think this is a movie about the Satanic Panic that kind of discusses that era, even though this was made in 2000. Yeah, okay, so it was made in 2000, but the story is set in the 80s, so it makes sense that it's about like a rocker dude kind of getting into drugs and Satanism. So it's probably a pretty interesting film. I know nothing about it. I haven't watched that. On those DVDs they sent me, I watched a lot of the stuff. I watched Abomination, which now has a Blu-ray release, which is insane, and a couple other things. I really want to watch Las Vegas Bloodbath, but every time I put it in, I'm like, nope. Okay, so we're getting the Smash into it. So Smash Mine, that we had on the podcast, on the Open Casket podcast, made a short film called Not Long Now, and Matt distributed. I think Smash Mine distributed it himself in the UK, obviously, because he's from there, but I think Matt distributed the American release, so it was limited to 15, sadly, if you haven't picked it up. And I'm unfamiliar with who Matt Freck and Chris Wykes are. A couple stumble upon a VHS tape after a fun date together that puts them in the truly grim situation. Grim. This tape features the real-life killing committed by a group of masked occultists, and they are next. Cherish is a gritty short film that is riddled with blood, guts, tape static. This blood-soaked short is available officially for the first time since its original DVD release, with an introduction by director Matt Frick. It's pretty cool. That one is from 2016. The one from Gabe, aka Smash Mine, is from 2023. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Good compilation. Both of those look pretty good. I know Gabe sent me a short film, and I'm just a bad friend. I haven't watched it yet because I was kind of wanting it on physical media. I'm like that, you know. A lot of times I just want a physical media, even if it's like a burn on demand, like DVD. I just want physical media. And finally, the pièce de résistance, the project that the boys have been talking about for so gosh darn long. It's finally out. Well, it'll be out this Friday, so I'm gonna try to post this video to my general audience before Friday, so I can promote the hell out of it. But yeah, it's short shits. The cover is amazing. It's drawn by Psychonaut, Silas Massoff, AK, or not really AK. And this is a compilation of John from the Sick on Cinema, a compilation of his short films that he made. I think it's starting like in 2008 till like 2023 basically. It comes with 2 discs because there's so much stuff in it, and basically the information that would be in the back is on a little paper sleeve, because they had they liked Silas's art too much, which I mean it's understandable. So here you have the description, short shits from the mind of John of the Sick on Cinema podcast. A journey, or is it a pleasant journey or a bad one? We'll see. It has Ghost Fuck Yourself, Duality, I'm Still Real, Limbo, Humdinger, Rock and Roll Terrorist, and a bunch of other stuff. Man, this looks actually pretty goddamn good. I'm impressed. The pressed discs and everything. I am pleasantly surprised, boys. This looks really nice. And they come in orange cases, which is gonna look sick on the shelf. Because I don't think I have one orange case. It looks beautiful. That Halloween-y theme, and I'm pretty sure one of the shorts, the one about the pumpkin, does like have to do with Halloween, so it might become a yearly Halloween watch for me. But yeah, thank you so much. That's a stack and a half. That's a lot of good stuff. I'm happy now. I'm gonna have finally some Brian Pollan. Oh, this looks really good too on the side. God damn, guys, this is gonna look good on the shelf. So we got Fetus, we got Cryptic Plasm, we got Ricky Six, we got Cherish and Not Long Now, and we got Sick on Cinema presents Short Shit. So a pretty cool stack. Once again, I feel bad. I'm gonna have to get them a lot of potato chips, a lot of ketchup potato chips on my next trip to Tennessee, which is not so long, like 2 months from now. Still haven't reserved a hotel. I should probably get to that, because I don't want to be homeless in Tennessee. God, no. Barely want to be in Tennessee if it wasn't for the boys.